So you're coming to Australia? Well, here are a few simple tips that will make your trip easier and safer. Buckle up, let's go! Here in Australia, we drive on the left. That means if you're used to driving on the right-hand side, everything is going to be reversed for you. A useful guide is that the driver should be closest to the centre line. If there is a passenger seat between you and the centre of a two-way street, pull over and reorient yourself. There are many animals here living in their natural habitat. At times, they can be a hazard and you need to be careful. If you are put in a dangerous situation where a collision with the animal is inevitable, your first reaction may be to swerve to avoid it. In this instance, it is best to stay on the same line and to slow down. It's best to avoid travelling at night in rural areas, so be sure to arrive at your evening destination before dusk. You might like to download the free CAMPERVAN app for iPhone and Android that will help you find campsites, accommodation, petrol stations, free Wi-Fi, dump points, supermarkets, and pretty much everything you need when you're on the road. Now also with free offline maps. If you were planning on taking some back roads, there are a number of potential hazards that you must be aware of, in addition to animals. Road conditions can vary greatly in rural areas, and you need to take caution and adjust your driving based on the conditions. If you find yourself on a road that you're not comfortable on, such as a gravel, dusty or muddy road, adjust your speed accordingly and stay alert for hazards. Road restrictions do apply for some vehicles and will restrict what types of roads you can drive on. Check with branch staff where you are hiring the vehicle to see what restrictions apply to your vehicle. If you do find yourself lost, it's vital that you remain calm so you can think clearly about alerting searches. If you find yourself in this position, the 4 basic rules of survival are: do not leave your vehicle, stay in the shade, conserve water, prepare adequate signals or signs. If you require emergency assistance, the number in Australia for police, fire or ambulance is 000. Most road signs in Australia are self-explanatory, although they might differ slightly from state to state. Generally, they'll look like this: stop, give way. You must stop the vehicle and give way to traffic. The speed limit for cars in suitable conditions. Animal warning. This sign indicates an upcoming roundabout. Since all the traffic moves in a circle, you need to check to your right to determine when it is safe to proceed. When turning left, indicate left and turn as you would at a normal intersection. If you are turning right, indicate right as you enter the roundabout clockwise, then indicate left as you prepare to exit. If you are going straight, only indicate when you are about to exit. In the case of 2-lane roundabouts, both lanes can often go straight, but you'll need to be in the right lane if you are turning right, or in the left lane if you are turning left. If you're driving in a camper van, keep in mind that camper vans are double the height and length of normal cars. Keep an eye out for height indicators and also for obstacles that could interfere when reversing. As the camper van is a lot bigger, you'll need to allow for a larger braking distance, more than what you would normally need in a car. In wet conditions, you'll also need to have 50% more distance to brake. While driving, if you see a queue behind you, pull over to let the traffic pass when safe. If you find yourself in a position where you need to overtake another vehicle, you must always do so to the right. Never overtake on double white lines, blind corners or risers. If you're passing in wet conditions, remember that there may be wheel spray from the other vehicle, especially if it's a truck. You may come across road trains, which are trucks carrying multiple carriages. These can be over 50 metres in length and require extreme caution when overtaking. If you find yourself tired and needing to find accommodation, you might like to find a holiday park, which is often very close to the beach. You can find all campsites and accommodation on the free CAMPERVAN app for your iPhone or Android. On some main highways, you can decide to drive on a toll road. This often saves time but does cost money. This fee can be paid within 48 hours either on the website or by phone. The details are signposted before entering. That's mostly it. Don't forget to stop every now and then to enjoy the scenery.